Yeah, everyone, welcome back to Legs of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
We're here for episode
16.
I just looked at it. 16 of the Flash. God, such a short-term memory. My flash speed. Just forget it straight away. It's 16 of the Flash. So we're still playing catch up. Season finale, I think, is very close to happening. So we can play catch up as quickly as possible. Doing really fast like the Flash. Last time on the Flash, we had them in the Still Force.
Yes,
the Still Speed Force.
yeah.
Whatever it was. When Nora came back again, a bit more.
I trust.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Dion.
Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's been corrupt. They tried to say it as when they took. What I got from it, because I tried to watch it back, is when they got rid of Eobard's speed, that went into the speed forces or the forces, and then has corrupted at least him. I don't know if he's corrupted any of the others. Is what I got from it. That's why he's evil now.
Okay.
An evil Dion.
So you're saying there's a chance that Eobard could be back?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course there
With
is.
his speed, I'm assuming somehow.
Because they had
But the only way they can fix it is by taking it back out and putting it back in.
back in.
I guess so.
You had Phantom Eddie who kept bringing that up. It was like when he's trying to guilt trip
It's
Iris into giving up on her grief. He was like, "Yeah, I sacrificed myself," and then he came back again and again and again. It's like, okay, yeah.
It keeps coming back, doesn't it? So we had that. We had Chester's someone the sort of bomb. Oh no, so it wasn't a bomb. It was something in a shelter that some copy from his vlogging, which coincidentally from her warning the week before, it happened straight away. And then he decided to try to shut that down, and then. Worst security in the world because it's at Star Labs. Someone got hacked in 30 seconds. Not even that, maybe 10 seconds. All his files were hacked. Yeah. So, assuming that's maybe a bad guy or someone.
Toy maker.
maybe. But some more of the season. And then we had a little bit more right at the end of Caitlin and Chilblain changing his mind, being like, "Nah, just bring her back. Yeah, Killer Frost back." I was like, "No, don't do it. Leave her in peace."
I've got no idea where that's going.
Yeah, it's kind of. It seems like it's going to be the clinical bit of the series because they keep going to it at the end. Like usually how this show formats it, but I just don't really want it to happen. So I kind of wish they wouldn't do it.
I think if Frost is going to be, I prefer to be Killer Frost than a bad guy.
Yeah,
make it more interesting again, but I don't know.
Yeah, I can't like now that they've stripped the team back enough that it's really only Barry. I know they've got Allegra and
Cecile.
Thank you. I'm so great with this. It's the way around, Russ.
the leggy one and the.
But as many as we mentioned in the last episode, as many people commented, they're not wearing masks.
Yes.
So it's like the DA who fights, protects metahumans is actually now being a superhero, trying to stop metahumans. I mean, it's a conflict of interest if ever I heard one.
I think everybody knew it. Didn't they out there, everybody? Can't remember.
I know she's got powers, not that she's now going around trying to be a superhero about it. Same with Allegra as well. But so yeah, I kind of like them to step back and just have Flash being Flash and doing his thing.
I don't want anything Flash.
No, just one Flash. Yeah, fun rest of him. Flash by himself in his seat, his loft, working shit out like he should be. But anyway. Yeah, so I think we should get into this episode, see what's going to happen, and catch up on the season finale. Just before we jump into this episode of The Flash, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing and supporting the channel. I know we're playing catch up on this, but we will get there very, very soon. Getting ready for season finale coming up, I think, this week or next week. So, so please stick with us on this. And if you want to support us even more, head over to our Patreon, where we have 4 actions of this episode, the rest of this series, and I think all the way back to season 5?
5, I think.
Yeah, 5 maybe.
Yeah.
Loads of 4 actions over on our Patreon, so head over there, you can support us that way as well. So let's jump into this episode of The Flash. Worst place ever. Oh, not jitters again.
So, just the banana?
Grandpa got run over by a...
Hold on, Chester, I'm on my way.
Way stronger than my blade. Uvok vanquishes the Lich, saving a merry band of adventurers.
Radiant damage, am I right? What the hell's going on?
A little different for
You just spoil the
family
game.
game night.
A little. It's got a 600-page instruction booklet.
Well, I read the whole thing in like 2 seconds.
Oh, I read that in like 2 seconds.
I don't sound like that. But look, I was a little intimidated too. Or I now should do this to it.
The timeline is split. You and I have said before. It never
right.
holds.
It's so funny.
Well, the hood of justice.
Yeah.
That's just like
You
it.
got your car right.
Yeah.
You're doing well, cool.
Hey, I gotta go to CCPD.
Grammar needs you.
You trying to make me feel like I ran back in time?
Hey!
Barry Allen has been in his lab all day. With me. Captain Kramer will never suspect a thing.
Thanks, Chief, but it's fine. She already knows I'm the Flash.
What? You told her already? She just got here.
I've been here 5 years.
Well, I figured it out first. Good for her. A high-profile theft at Mercury Labs came across my desk.
What is it?
We thought it was a simple smash-and-grab job by a thief who wiped the security cameras clean before they left. It says they made off with a gamma absorption array. The Mercury Tech Unit says a device like that in the wrong hands. The only way to solve our mystery is to catch our thief.
Ha! Directed by...
Yeah, let's say, yeah.
So you know what happens now.
Oh, I bring in our mystery thief.
I used to.
That's good direction.
Chester, bring up the plans for the shipyard warehouses. I think I found something.
No van.
Great, Cam, I got you. Barry, that van must have been shielded because as soon as you open it up, radiation readings spiked through the roof.
Oh, you won't be running anywhere much longer. You're the bad guy, aren't you? You want to save us both some time and tell me what these mods do before I take you to prison or after?
Why don't I show you?
Flash, are you okay?
Enjoy what time you have left, Flash.
Taking all his energy?
Oh, what hit me? Get in, run a full diagnostic.
Commencing full body diagnostic scan. Multiple biological abnormalities detected.
What? What kind of abnormalities?
Moderate signs of arthritis, hearing loss, osteoporosis, high cholesterol, and heartburn.
That's what that is?
Every cell in your body has deteriorated suddenly. It says here that you've aged 30 years overnight.
How is that possible?
Can we reverse it?
Maybe, but I need a device that whammied you to even try.
Oh.
All right, let's find Dr. Creepface and get it. Why build an old gun anyway?
I don't know, but whatever the reason, it's probably dangerous. I'm gonna go back to his warehouse and search for clues.
Well, hang on. Do you really think it's a good idea for you to go out in the field like this? Do we even know? Has this affected your powers?
Gideon, run a meta efficiency test.
Test initiated.
We'll start with phasing.
Test complete.
Had it.
Meta ability has decreased by 59%.
Okay, Barry.
But I can still handle it.
Ow.
I'm okay.
It's a good job around.
I already updated software. Now I have to get a damn thing named.
I wanted to see how retirement was treating you. I was expecting all-day football, a wine and jazz room, not an appliance minefield. Let's see what you're working with.
Keep the hats on.
Yeah, keep my head up the house. You can leave your head on.
Is everything okay?
Guys, we've got a break-in at Magnus Labs.
Another tech facility. Guess we found our guy.
High velocity object incoming. I assume correctly you would recognize a thermal detonator flash. I'm going to obtain a power more precious than any ever wielded by a superhero.
How's this for power?
Cute. My turn.
spiking.
Barry. Barry!
He drowns.
So it's just like. I thought he was only supposed to be old on the inside.
That's a great, fantastic cosplay.
Chester, run my scan results through Gideon's bioalgorithm and let's take a detailed look.
You aged another 10 years.
What? How?
Using his power.
It looks like the gamma radiation inside Barry's cells is activated by his speed force energy.
Wait, Chuck, are you seriously saying that the more the Flash runs, the more he ages? Barry, you gotta stop using your speed.
Cecile, I have to find this guy.
Little stick. I'll be fine.
Hold on, maybe
It's a
Cecile's
super brain,
right.
yeah.
You almost had a heart attack back at Magnus Labs.
Peter Orloff, former technician at a small R&D lab, Corbin Taft Industries. Says here he was fired for using company resources on unsanctioned research.
Dr. Olson left any clues?
Barry, it's Dr. Orloff. Remember?
That's what I meant.
But Stuart, you aging from the inside?
I'll go with you.
Why, really?
The side brushes. Yeah, I couldn't find whatever the hell that is, so I'm using my trusty dusty socket wrench.
Are you sure that's gonna fit the... Oh!
Damn
it!
That's just using a wrench.
Do you remember the Steve Palmer case?
Look, man, I would spend months and months and months on a case if that's what it took, right? I mean,
Okay. That's enough of that. I'm calling in a 1085. Delayed due to coffee breaks.
Yeah.
I need to get out of this house badly.
Yeah, coming out of your system. Coming out first.
What was that?
I think it was a facial ID scan. That's the countdown to wipe the hard drive. If we don't hack past this now, all the data's going to be erased. I need to run this Chester.
Wait, no, Barry, you can't.
I don't have a choice. We need to find out what's on this hard drive.
Well, then there's gotta be another way. Let's just take a second and think.
I don't have time. We need to run this to CCPD.
CCPD? You mean Star? Barry, that's the second time you forgot something.
I didn't forget. I misspoke. Okay, we need to go right now.
Wake up.
Where did you take us?
It's a great voice. Go to China.
Barry?
What the fuck? You
We
slightly
are a
shot,
long
dude.
way from home.
Off I go.
How did we get here?
We get here. You grabbed it. Who are you? Who am I?
Who is this show?
While cognitive functions have returned to normal levels, Barry Allen's memory loss will likely be a recurring event.
I'm fine now.
Barry, I don't think you get how serious this is. Look, according to your latest bioscan results from Gideon, if you use that much speed again, it could kill you.
Okay.
So I'll do it anyway.
I'm a hero.
We need to find Orlov. More than ever. All right, getting his gamma ray is still the only way to cure me and stop whatever he's planning. Do you know why it took us so long to close the Steve Palmer case? It wasn't just because of the dead ends. It was because you refused to learn the new CCPD computer system. So your life has always been changing. Who took in a traumatized boy who just lost both of his parents. And you raised that boy to be one of the most extraordinary humans to ever walk the earth. You raised the Flash. And he didn't get his greatest superpowers from a bolt of lightning. He got them from a man who embraced an unexpected time in his life.
He's giving Joe a talk.
Alright, he's got that. Crazy. That's where you can Joe got it from.
Yeah.
Now imagine all the amazing new things Joe West can still do with his life.
Goddamn right.
Barry, what's going on with you? You're not normally this stubborn. What are you trying to prove, honey? You know you're scaring all of us.
It's getting harder to remember the people I love. Laura, Bart, Joe, even Iris. What if I forget who she is? It's like losing everyone you love all at once.
My grandmother.
Was a superhero.
And just like you, she was
Oh,
always...
goodness.
running from one adventure to the next. She never lost her love for life, and that inspired me to do more with my own. She knew that no one could outrun time. But you can't embrace it. Don't let your fear of running out of time cloud your ability to see the right way to do it.
I took a look through Orloff's notes on the gamma ray. He is a next-level genius, no doubt, but unfortunately, he's planning something seriously dangerous.
So he wants to make everyone old? Why?
His research is obsessed with finding the scientific equivalent of fountain of youth.
Look at his hair.
He's not gray anymore.
Chester, what happens when he finishes connecting the amplifier to the gamma array?
He becomes immortal. In the city, everyone in it, all age hundreds of years in an instant.
That's a bag. Yeah. Bagpipes nonsense. No, that's a proper bag. Even if he gets too young, he'll turn into a baby.
Straight back up the wall.
Yeah, yeah. It's a new patrol, man.
Is there any way we can slow it down?
No. We have to speed it up.
What do we got that can put out that much energy?
Me?
Barry, you remember what Chester said. If you use your speed again, it could kill you this time.
I have to try.
And if I die?
It just be 100. I'm not afraid anymore. You're right. Cecile, I can't outrun time, but I can embrace it. And I can choose to spend every moment I have left trying to save innocent lives.
Then run, Barry.
Run.
Run.
The wheels and everything.
That's fully charged, Perry. What are you gonna do? You gotta do it now.
You're out of time, Flash. It looks like everyone in Central City is running out of time, except me.
If he's gonna overcharge it, he's gonna have to hit some savage velocity. He's having a heart attack.
How much longer can he hold out?
Biologically, he's over 100 years old.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Wait. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Hey, what happened? My readings are saying that you're
better than ever.
Years. What do I do now?
My advice? Embrace the time you have left in prison.
Our respect. You're a cougar now. I'm 6 years younger.
Is he good?
Oh yeah, no, that boy's doing better than good. Barry forcing the gamma ray's field backwards completely inverted its energy charge.
Hold on, are you saying...
I'm sorry to break it to you, kid. You're not in your 30s anymore.
How old am I?
29. But y'all know what that means, though, right? 30th birthday party next year.
Hey.
30th birthday party next year.
Yeah.
I owe the most to you today. I'm sorry I didn't listen sooner. I know your grandma would be proud of you. So, you were meta too?
Yeah.
I used to be like a human light bulb, but now...
She's a hell of a lot more.
So what's your code name?
Yeah.
Barry used to be the Streak. Nobody called him. Then he became the Flash. What do people call you?
I don't know. I like to keep a low profile. Okay, Joe, I'm thinking we tweak the quest. We can set it in CCPD. Maybe we solve a homicide.
We can do that. Or...
No.
Oh, it's Joe the Great.
Shut past!
Carla, hey, what's up? No, I thought Caitlin was with you.
What you doing?
Nothing.
What's happening here?
No, he's found out.
He should keep those volatile chemicals on a wire shelf.
Yeah.
Next to the front door.
Barry?
You know you can ask for my help with anything.
I know I can, but
I know it's wrong, so I'm not asking
For what?
you.
Very good.
okay.
What's this doing here?
Okay, I know how this looks.
Caitlin, what's this doing here?
Barry, just listen to me.
That thing's loaded, don't put it on me.
I have been running tests over and over again. If I can access the latent pieces in my subconsciousness, then I can bring her back.
Crazy woman.
Imagine this isn't Frost that we're talking about. What if we could bring your mom back?
Oh, don't go there.
Or your dad?
But as difficult as it is, you have to accept that Frost is gone. And that she's not coming back.
But I don't want to. I can do this. I have to.
I'm taking this gun.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
Barry, please.
Whoa! He's just taking it away. He's just destroy it.
Yeah. That was a little overboard, I think.
Yeah, it's no way.
Sorry.
There's part of me before this whole thing started, thinking that she'll be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Now that's made
Yeah.
that was more so now.
It wasn't an understanding threat, and that was an excessive bit of
Yeah. Well, you could have just taken the gun.
They could shift this fun another way.
I know, but after thinking about it.
That was kind of the end thing.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, that's very good.
Man, it was a...
It was actually a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
It was quite like the old season 1.
Yeah.
It was like a sort of self-contained, fun episode where something happens and they fix it quite quickly.
A little bit too much.
Proper
of the whole-
Flash villain and proper Flash sort of soul.
Yeah. But a little bit too much of the whole, I'm going to do it my way. No, Barry, you need to listen to us. No, I'm going to do it my way. Oh, no, I'll do it your way.
I mean, that's standard Flash, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, thanks for, having my back again.
Yeah. Like Joe Pep Talk number 157.
Yeah, I should really remember all the old pep talk I have that I should listen to you. But, yeah, so we'd have him sing back. I mean, it's nice to have him back, but just like, well, random. It was one way to bring the case to him. I guess.
Yeah, if you need somebody to give Joe a Joe Talk, you need somebody he respects.
true.
So it's,
I feel like that goes, don't worry, I took Freya, you're up here all day. He goes, oh, she is. Well, you first.
Yeah.
So you was ready?
Yeah.
Oh, we did that quicker than she did.
That's very Legends humour.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And I wonder if just Sarah brought that over. Maybe that's. Maybe
some
maybe
doctoral notes getting into the
yeah, maybe she does like a lot of that. Or maybe it's
Like
some-
ad-libbing stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe I think like Barry sort of acting old is quite funny as well.
Yeah.
Bit bless him.
So you say there's a bit when he's doing the wind arms. It's what it must look like without the CGI. It's like,
Yeah.
right now and go.
Oh, it's going to look great in post, don't worry about it. You sure? Yeah, sure.
There must be so much CGI stuff in all movies and stuff that just looks terrible.
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like I remember seeing Doctor Strange with it when he does his whole hand thing. It just looks so weird without any
Yeah,
CGI.
special effects.
Mm.
No. It didn't really. It's kind of a weird storyline because it didn't really move on the Iris story.
No, I don't know where they're going with
At
that
all.
either. No.
Yeah, but they've made him younger.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
maybe that's coming into it. for some
So
reason.
she's going to be a cougar, like I said.
I felt like the power that he showed at the end was trying to show how much more power he's got as well. He's never seen him do anything like that
Yeah,
before.
but
he did it
with the eyes going.
Yeah, he did it in like
speechless.
mid-air once, didn't he? Like some like big bomb thing.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, yeah.
Can't remember. It was that woman that could control him or something. And he just went,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucked her up. Which is quite cool.
But again, I feel that was not quite out of character for him, but it was really excessive to just blow up the entire lab. He could have just taken the gun away and then gone and told his mum, and the rest of the Team Flash was going on, and then they have
Or even just like speed out all the lab and hide it somewhere.
Mm. rather than go, yeah, no, I get to.
Yeah, but the thing is now that's shown her that he's not having none of it.
Mm.
So even if she makes it again, he'll just come do it again. If he hides it, she can just go and make it again behind his back. But I feel like that was like him to say, no, this is not happening on any circumstances. This is not happening.
Well, the next episode really need to get her down for a talk then, rather than just leaving her on the floor of the lab, because otherwise she's going to be resenting everything that he does going forward.
I mean, they might do it and she pulls away.
Like you say, building up to be the villain, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll get back to having her with frost powers, maybe. Like, if she can't bring Frost back, she'll get the
powers. That's what I thought might happen. That she tried to get Frost back, she just got the powers.
It'd be weird going full circle to when she was Killer Frost all those years ago.
Yeah, exactly. On the other Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested though.
It's part of me as well. I was thinking when he was getting old and he might die. That he's not going to die. It's just a Flash. Right? But it'd be really interesting if they did kill him off, or he vanished off.
Well, they tried to do it a few times, haven't they? When he had to go into the Speed Force.
Yeah, but he actually goes away, and then Wally comes back, and Wally is the Flash. And you follow Wally for a couple of seasons. And then something major happens, and then when Barry comes back, it'd be really epic, wouldn't it?
They could do that.
Because you feel like the last few seasons have been pretty lackluster because they probably run out of ideas. But if they'd have killed him off a few seasons ago, and then had follow Wally in the Flash,
one of those 5%, like with the one again at the start of the season, the 5% mini arc, and he's disappeared into the Speed Force. Nora and Bart come back because they're outrunning their own death because they're going to disappear. So they're trying to work with Wally to find out what's happened to him.
Yeah,
that'd be
I'd like it to be like 4 or 5 years without him. And when he comes back, it fucking hurts.
One more season being done.
I know.
It's too late now.
Done it.
Well, I did think when he was trying to outrun the Gamma Pulse that it looked very much like Infinite Crisis in the comics when he was outrunning. Do something there. The machine in the comics when he disappears and Barry dies for the first time. But comes back.
It's like they did with season 2 with Zoom, wasn't it? Where he had he split into a Mirage and the Mirage killed himself, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. The what are they called?
Clone? No.
Time Remnant.
Time Remnant. That's it. I was going to say Time Echo, but Time Remnant's right. Well, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, and then bringing D&D to the mainstream. I guess maybe you think they wrote that dumb enough? They're like, keep mentioning this D&D thing. Maybe we should show that it actually is. People might not know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're playing 5e, so that's a good place to start.
Yeah, it's nice good starting ground, isn't it? But yeah, very cool.
It was definitely better.
Yeah, it's a better episode than sort of past few weeks, isn't it? Well, as we get on to the next episode, and see where we're going with the whole Iris thing. So, well, that was episode 16 of The Flash. As I say, we are playing catch up at the moment. We know the season 9 is just around the corner, so we'll try and do this as quickly as possible. But I'd love to know your thoughts on this episode when you first watched it. Was it good having seen back? Did you enjoy the sort of comedy that Katie Lotz brought to the show? Did you enjoy the episode of him growing old? I'd love your thoughts on the episode. I will say we'll play catch up and we catch up to the finale very soon. If you want to see the full reaction to this episode, head over to the Patreon where you find the full reaction of this episode, the rest of this season, all the other shows we react to. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, links in the description below. And if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, stab twisting me right there. Please click the subscribe button. The only way we can get this channel to grow is with your help. So if you click on the subscribe button, we've had quite a few subscribers this week, which is absolutely amazing. So please continue to do that. Tell your friends about us, and we'll see you very soon for another episode of The Flash.